Hello, friends. I'm Lisa.
This castle is so small. I wish I had a bigger house. Wow!
What is that green thing? Oh!
Today, I have paper princess makeup and building amazing purple bedroom from cardboard. I hope you love it. Bedroom with spacious balcony. Wow, sounds great. Wow. Cover cardboard with purple fabric. Lace border. We have cool mattress in here. I think we need some more pretty pillows. Tiny bow. I want more. I will make flower pillow with polymer clay.
Oh, wow!
Put it here. We need to decorate the balcony a little more. Elegant window frame. Next, a round princess bed must be gorgeous. Sparkling gems beads. And lace border. Now we need a soft mattress with lots of cotton inside. Decorate little more like this.
Aha!
And this. Yeah, looks so beautiful. Princess needs a pretty pillow. Cute pink bow pillow, amazing. Do you know, a princess cannot be without a crown. I will make a royal and graceful crown canopy for princess bed. Decorate crown with emulsion paper. More gems. Need some neatness. and a picture frame.
Wow, that's wonderful!
What do you think about this bedroom? A princess needs to make up every day. Making a dressing table is necessary. Flower knob. Royalty mirror. And a stool.
Hello, Lisa. Could you do my makeup?
Okay, Pascal, can you help me?
Oh!
Oh yeah, thank you.
Comb, dryer, lipstick, eyeshadow, makeup powder and brushes. What should we do first?
Ah! Woo!
Let's make hairstyle.
Wow! What do you think, Pascal?
That's amazing!
Really? So cool. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. Makeup things to use every day.
Wow!
Looks so beautiful, right? Finally, a table set will compel the room. Use cardboard to make chair legs. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I will show you how to make a miniature flower vase from clay. It's so easy to make. A little green to make leaves. That's cute. A paper pet for fun. Ta-da!
Wow!
My princess room is done. Would you like your own room to be like that? If not, I will make you another lovely modern house. Don't leave early. There's a lot of amazing things behind. Please like, share, subscribe for me. Then we will continue. If you have any idea about your desired room or your dream house, let me know in the comments.
Oh, hi there. I wanna be a princess too. This bed is so soft and beautiful. Can you wake me make up? Did I forget anything? Everything okay. Let's go.
When I was a kid, I really wanted to have a wonderful princess room like this. This will be my baby sister's room. And now, I'll make the house a little different. Let's go.
Title: The Moon-Salted Oath. Legends in the kingdom of Verelia spoke of a silver-eyed woman who walked only under moonlight, cursed to turn her touch into salt. Children whispered her name as a warning, while merchants spat over their shoulders if they heard it. Her name was Solara, and she had not touched another soul in 20 years. Solara had once been the royal apothecary's daughter. Her life had been filled with bright mornings grinding herbs, afternoons arranging vials in the sun, and evenings helping her father treat travelers with fevers and sprains. But on the night of the Harvest Moon Festival, a mysterious stranger had come into the apothecary, asking for a vial of nightshade essence. When her father refused, the stranger cursed them both. Solara awoke the next day with silver eyes and a coldness in her fingertips. When she touched her father's arm, his skin crystallized into jagged salt, and in moments, he was gone. From that day forward, Solara was exiled to the salt flats at the edge of the sea, where the tide sang and the wind carried rumors faster than gulls could fly. The Village Boy. One evening, Solara found a boy, no more than 16, collapsed at the edge of the flats. He was feverish, muttering something about a stolen map. She hesitated. She could not touch him. Instead, she wrapped her scarf around her hands, lifted him, and carried him to her hut. When he woke, his first words were, "You're the Salt Witch." She stiffened, used to the fear in people's eyes, but his gaze was different, curious. "I'm Kale," he said, smiling despite his pallor, "and I think you can help me find something. The map of tides." Kyle explained that his father had been a sailor who vanished on a voyage to the Whispering Isles. His only clue was an ancient map stolen from him by a trader in the port city of Luthros. Solara knew the Isles well, or rather the stories about them. It was said they held a spring that could lift any curse if one was brave enough to reach it. "I'll take you," she said before she could stop herself. For the first time in 2 decades, hope clawed at her chest. Journey to Luthros. The road to Luthros was long, winding through dune and marsh. Solara kept her scarf around her hands, avoiding contact even when merchants jostled past them. Kale filled the journey with chatter about his dreams of sailing, his hatred of the greedy traders, his favorite sea shanties. Solara found herself smiling at his ridiculous rhymes. But in the dark, she dreamed of her father's face turning to salt and woke with her fingers aching. The Trader's Game. In Luthros, they found the trader in a tavern near the docks. He was a man with gold rings on every finger and a voice like gravel. "The map of tides isn't for sale," he sneered. "But I enjoy games. Win my challenge, and it's yours." The challenge was a riddle contest, held in the smoky back room of the tavern. Kyle was clever, but the trader's final riddle stumped him. Solara, recalling an old sailor song, whispered the answer in his ear. The trader cursed, but handed over the map. Secrets in ink. The map was beautiful, painted in deep blues and silvers. The routes marked not in straight lines, but in arcs shaped like waves. But when Solara touched the edge through her scarf, something pulsed under the parchment. "This isn't just ink," she murmured. "It's tide water. It'll change with the moon." Across the sea, they found passage on a small fishing boat bound for the Isles. The sea was restless, waves slapping the hull, but Solara felt a strange calm. For the first time, she was not waiting for life to pass. She was chasing it. Kale, however, seemed troubled. One night, he admitted, the trader said something. That the spring's magic only works if the seeker makes a sacrifice. "I didn't tell you because..." He trailed off. Solara's stomach tightened. She knew curses demanded payment. The question was, what would the sea take? The Whispering Isles. The Isles were unlike any place Solara had seen. Cliffs carved into the shapes of sleeping giants, beaches of black sand, and waters that whispered in voices she almost understood. The map led them inland, through forests where the air shimmered with salt crystals, until they reached the Spring of Tides, a pool so clear it reflected the moon perfectly, even in daylight. The sacrifice. A voice rose from the water. "To lift the salt from your touch, you must give the sea what it cannot take for itself." Solara knew the answer instantly. It wasn't gold or blood.
Excellent!
It was love freely given. And in her heart, she knew she had found it, quietly, in Kale's stubborn kindness. She stepped forward, meaning to offer herself, her freedom, her place in his life, so that he could have his father's truth. But Kale stopped her. The map led them inland, through forests where the air shimmered with salt crystals, until they reached the Spring of Tides, a pool so clear it reflected the moon perfectly, even in daylight. The sacrifice. A voice rose from the water. "To lift the salt from your touch, you must give the sea what it cannot take for itself." Solara knew the answer instantly. It wasn't gold or blood. It was love freely given. And in her heart, she knew she had found it, quietly, in Kale's stubborn kindness. She stepped forward, meaning to offer herself, her freedom, her place in his life, so that he could have his father's truth. But Kyle stopped her. "You've been alone long enough," he said, and before she could protest, he touched her bare hand. The moonlight flared. Salt rushed from her skin into his, but instead of turning to crystal, he laughed. "It doesn't hurt. Guess the sea decided we both needed saving." Homecoming. When they returned to Virelia, Solara's silver eyes were gone, replaced by the warm brown she'd almost forgotten. People no longer crossed the street to avoid her. Kyle found the last letters of his father waiting in the port's archive, proof that he had sailed to a far land and lived well. Solara rebuilt the apothecary, and Kale helped, though he claimed he was terrible with plants. They kept the map of tides framed above the counter, its silver lines shifting with the moon. And every year on the night of the Harvest Moon Festival, they walked together through the salt flats, not as exile and stranger, but as friends who had chosen each other against the tide.
Wow!
Amazing! The Moonlit Princess.
Oh, wow,
The Silent
So beautiful.
Kingdom.
I feel lonely
Once upon a time, in a land where the mountains kissed the clouds and the rivers glittered like silver ribbons, there stood the kingdom of Lumeria. It was a prosperous realm, but its people spoke in hushed voices as though carrying a heavy burden. For many generations, a shadow had loomed over the kingdom, a curse whispered about in the darkest hours of the night. In the heart of the kingdom lived Princess Seraphina, daughter of King Alden and Queen Elira. She was unlike any princess the bards had sung of before. Her hair shimmered like starlight, and her eyes held the depth of moonlit waters. But what set her apart was not her beauty. It was the fact that she was born during the eclipse night, the rarest celestial event when the sun and moon aligned. From her birth, the kingdom believed she carried both blessing and danger. Some whispered that she was destined to save the land, while others feared she would bring about its downfall. Seraphina grew up hearing both love and suspicion, and though her heart ached from the weight of doubt, she learned to carry herself with grace, promising herself that one day she would prove her true worth. The Song of the Forest. One evening, restless from the rumors surrounding her, Seraphina wandered beyond the castle walls. Wrapped in a midnight blue cloak, she entered the Evershade Forest, a place of legend. Few dared to tread there, for it was said that the trees whispered secrets and the shadows held ancient magic. As she walked, she heard a melody, soft, sorrowful, and hauntingly beautiful. Following the sound, she discovered a young bard named Kale, sitting beneath a silver-barked tree with a lute in hand. His voice wove through the night like a spell. "You should not be here, princess," Kyle said gently when he noticed her. "This forest listens more than it speaks." "And yet," Seraphina replied, "I feel freer here than within the castle walls." Their eyes met, and in that quiet moment, a bond was formed. Seraphina felt as though the melody of his song reached the deepest corners of her heart, the parts that longed to be seen for who she truly was. The prophecy revealed days. Later, Seraphina stumbled upon an ancient scroll hidden in the castle library. It spoke of the Eclipse Child, destined either to lift the curse of Lumeria or plunge it into eternal darkness.
Wow!
The curse, as the scroll explained,
So
came from a betrayed sorceress named Morgathia, who vowed that Lumeria's prosperity would end unless the kingdom learned compassion beyond fear. Only the Eclipse Child could break it, but at a cost unknown. Seraphina trembled. Was she meant to save her people or destroy them? She confided in Kale, who listened with unwavering patience. "Destiny is not a chain," Kale told her. "It is a path. You may choose where it leads." His words gave her courage, but the doubt still lingered like a thorn in her soul. The dark whisper. That winter, strange omens began to spread. The river slowed, crops withered, and a chilling mist crept into villages at night. People grew restless, and whispers turned into accusations. The princess is the cause. At a royal council, some lords demanded Seraphina be hidden away to protect the kingdom. Her father, King Alden, defended her fiercely, but Seraphina knew fear was growing like wildfire. That night, as she stared into her mirror, a voice slithered into her thoughts. "Why fight their hatred, child of the eclipse? Embrace it. Become the queen they already believe you to be. Dark, powerful, untouchable." Seraphina gasped. In the mirror, her reflection shifted. Her eyes glowed crimson, her smile twisted with malice. She stumbled back. Was this Morgathia's curse speaking to her, or her own hidden fear? The test of fire determined to confront the truth, Seraphina sought out the Oracle of Lumeria, an old seer who lived atop the Ember Peaks. The journey was treacherous. Flames erupted from the earth, and molten rivers threatened to swallow her path. But Kale accompanied her, his song calming even the fiercest winds. At last, they reached the Oracle, who spoke in riddles. "To save your land, you must face yourself. Not the crown upon your head, but the fire within your heart. Only when shadow and light embrace will the curse be
Amazing.
undone. The words haunted her. What did it mean to face herself? Betrayal in the court. Upon returning, Seraphina found the kingdom in chaos. A faction of nobles, led by the cunning Lord Varos, had turned the people against her. He claimed the princess had been consorting with forbidden magic, twisting her visits to the forest into proof of treachery. Kyle was arrested for bewitching the princess, and Seraphina was locked within the highest tower. Alone and broken, she finally wept, not for herself, but for her people. In her despair, the dark whisper returned. See how they treat you. Free yourself. Burn their world and rule the ashes. For the first time, Seraphina almost listened. The choice of the heart. But then, faintly, she heard it. Kale's song, drifting through the night from his prison cell. It was the same melody she had heard in the forest, soft and unyielding. His voice reminded her, destiny is not a chain. Seraphina closed her eyes, steadied her breath, and faced the mirror again. The dark reflection sneered at her. You are me, Seraphina whispered, but you are not all of me. She reached out, pressing her hand to the glass. Light and shadow swirled together, and for the first time, she did not recoil from the darkness. She embraced it, accepting her fear, her anger, but also her compassion and love. The reflection shattered, and a wave of silver light burst forth, echoing across the kingdom. The battle for Lumeria, Lord Varos, realizing his hold was slipping, allied with dark forces of Morgathia's remnants. Shadows rose, consuming the city. Seraphina, freed from her tower by the surge of light, took her place before the people. Clad in silver and midnight, she wielded no sword, only her voice. My people, she cried, I am not your curse. I am your daughter. I carry your fears, your doubts, but also your hope. Stand with me. Kale's song rose alongside her words, and the people, hearts stirred, took courage. Together they fought against the shadows, not with blades alone, but with unity. The last gift. At the height of the battle, Morgathia herself appeared, her spirit burning with vengeance. She unleashed a storm of darkness, threatening to consume all. Seraphina stepped forward. End this with me. The oracle's words echoed in her mind. Only when shadow and light embrace will the curse be undone. With steady resolve, Seraphina offered herself. She took Morgathia's shadow into her heart, not to destroy it, but to heal it. Pain tore through her, yet she did not falter. And then, silence. The storm cleared, the shadows dissolved, and dawn broke over Lumeria with golden light. The
Clay to
curse
make a
was
pair of
lifted.
shoes.
A kingdom
Needed to
reborn.
shape it.
When the dust settled, Seraphina collapsed, but Kale
Assemble
caught
the
her in
pieces
his arms.
together.
She was alive, though forever marked. One eye silver, the other dark as night. A symbol of her union of shadow and light. The people knelt before her, not in fear, but in love. For the first time, the kingdom spoke her name without doubt. Seraphina, the moonlit princess. Under her reign, Lumeria flourished. She rebuilt the kingdom not with walls of stone, but with bridges of trust. And at her side, Kale sang the songs of their journey. Songs of courage, of pain, of redemption. And so the prophecy was fulfilled. Not by fate alone, but by the heart that chose compassion over fear.